So, I was homeschooled my entire life all the way through. And the thing I loved about that so much is that my mother made sure that I was going to be taught real history. And so when I think of who do I look up to, man, I'll tell you, no matter how difficult my life was going through that terrible accident, I think about what our founding fathers went through. These people that are memorialized in my mind, these people who I have looked up to my entire life. I've read all their books. I've read the Federalist Papers with Hamilton. I've read it all. It's incredible. These are incredible people to look up to. And when I think that I was going through something difficult, I start to sit there and think to myself, man, imagine what our founding fathers were going through. The fact that 56 of them gathered in Philadelphia to sign the Declaration of Independence. And when they signed that, I believe the words in that document were so carefully chosen. It's incredible. They were saying, I'm declaring independence from the Empire of Britain, and I'm not declaring war on you. If you want to declare war on us, that's your prerogative. We are declaring independence. And these people knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that many of them were going to be chased down by the British. They knew that their families would be kidnapped. They knew their businesses would be burned to the ground. And so when I imagine them doing this, and then I see the fact that they signed the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia. I said, wow, you selected those words so carefully. What is so important about saying that you were in Philadelphia? Well, if you think about it, England was the greatest naval power the world had ever seen. The sun had never set on the English Empire because it was all around the world because their navy was so incredibly powerful. And if you think about it, Philadelphia is a port city. And so the founding fathers went up to the very edge of England's power and they said, I'm declaring independence from you, I'm not hiding it. I'm doing it right at the edge of your power. If you want to come get us, come get us. And I think that is so encouraging because when we look back in hindsight, it's like, wow, of course they made the right decisions. They gave rights back to the people. But remember, that was tried briefly in the Roman Republic, didn't really work. The Magna Carta tried to imply some rights, but that didn't really apply to the serfs in the community. It was genuinely, the founding fathers made this incredible document, and not by accident. Our Constitution was not created by accident like many other civilizations have been. Normally just an empire falls and another one takes its place, and it's all kind of haphazard. No, ours was very carefully chosen. And when these 56 men came together, these men who were so well enlightened, were so well read that they were able to create this amazing document, but they were also so brave, so competitive, so fierce, and so strong that they knew that, hey, this is going to be a hard thing to do, but I'm going to get through it. And I feel like so many people in our generation are robbed today of that incredible passion to say, oh, you know what? No, I don't want to be too competitive. I just want to be peaceful and get along with everybody. I don't believe that's what we were called to be. I believe we were called to be dangerous human beings. I genuinely believe that those 56 people that came together, they were savage gentlemen. They were gentlemen who were incredible men who knew everything that they were talking about. They knew what they were writing down, but they were also dangerous enough that they defeated the British Empire. And when these people signed that document, it started a small fire that then led to 3% of our nation then standing up to fight against the British Empire, their German mercenaries, their incredible naval power, their incredible economy. And my friends, they won. And my friends, when we think about what America is and where we're at, we realize we are not descended from fearful men. We are not descended from people who said, oh, hey, you know what? Now that we've taken power, we're just going to live under the Washington dynasty. No, George Washington, the very first time in all of history that I know of, had supreme power, had all the military, the people idolized him. He could have been a king, no problem. But he said, no, I'm going to give the power back to the people like I said I would. And that is so special. And my friends, when we're all in this room today, we need to realize that is at stake right now. The fact that the founding fathers did not give themselves royalty, but instead they made you the royals.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.